All right, so we are recording now. All right, so let me go ahead and pull up ABitTooFar, and then I'll let you see it. I'll go ahead and scroll down to the comics, put it on a screen for you. You know, this is awesome. You finally get to see the joke that was custom tailored just for you. It's all your fault.
This has been so long. Seriously, you don't know how hard it has been for me to not sneak a peek of it.
All right.
I wanted to so bad.
All right, so here we go. Let me go ahead and pull the zoom back up. I'm gonna go ahead and share the screen. All right, I'm gonna share. We're going to share right there. Okay. Dun, da, da, da. All right. So there's the chicken plucker. Do you see it? You haven't even seen the joke yet.
The airline. It's the. I like the how it's the airline fucking motor.
But I can see how the chickens are walking up and they're like they have no idea what's coming. Because that's really what happens. Except for the chicken's dead at the time.
Are you sure?
Oh my god! Oh, this is great. Oh, this is too funny.
And then right there at the very bottom, inspired by our girl Kayla, Crypto Mom, who often regales us with stories of growing up on a farm while plucking feathers out of chickens is never fun. The idea of a spinning feather plucker filled with rubber fingers turned on its side like a clothes dryer was just too funny not to turn into a comic.
This is too funny. That is great. Like, that is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
The chicken plucker looks like it was a turbine jet motor off of an airplane, dude.
Oh, God, that's too funny. Because it is really what they kind of look like, except for it being like this way, they're this way.
Yeah, they're not sideways. They're actually up and down. You just toss it in and, you know.
Oh, God, that is too funny. Like, that's the best. That is the best. I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I did
you should show like a piece of paper like falling into it first. Like it sucked a piece of paper.
I'm glad that I didn't sneak a peek and I just waited this entire time. How long has it been since you posted this?
Let's see, November 25th. November 25th. We are now at December 14th.
It's been
3 weeks.
Yeah, it's been like 3 weeks. I'm so glad I did not sneak a peek because this was like the best. That was so good.
You want to know?
That is the funniest thing.
This one right here, the bearded dragon. Have you seen that one? Did you see the bearded dragon?
No. Let's do it too.
Okay. All right. So the bearded dragon was also another one brought to us by somebody in the Crypto Nation. All right. Now, can you read that or no? Because I can narrate.
Yes, from the depths of Australia, a bearded dragon stalks his prey, a lone cricket that has wandered too far into the dragon's domain. He is the king of his domain, the largest of his kind, and he is the fiercest of reptiles in his kingdom. All that come into his territory known to humble themselves for fear of the dreaded consequences of not, I can't read that word.
Subjugating. Not subjugating themselves to his terrifying rule. The cricket knows not what kind of terrifying fate awaits it as it nears ever closer to the lord of this harsh territory, ruled by the king of predators, with scales hard as iron and claws as deadly as the sharpest of steel. His name brings challengers to his rule to their knees, for his name is Pancake. the lizard is freaking upset by that name. He's totally surprised.
Oh my gosh.
Here's a fun one we keep on making fun of. This is thanks to Grilling with Guns.
Yeah, that looks like my dog. This is true. This is absolutely true. So true.
Did you see the date manners?
Monero. Even eventually your dog's shock collar will be mining it.
Oh, Lord.
This is true.
Yeah, this one's kind of funny.
Oh, now she gets it.
Late bloomer.
Oh God, it takes me a minute sometimes, guys. It takes me a minute sometimes. Okay.
Well, this is actually from one of the Reddit jokes that I was reading on DC TV, or it was on my channel. You know, like a teacher was asking, you know, the kids in the class, you know, how they would, you know, politely excuse themselves during a date and whatnot. And the one kid that she insulted, you know, at the very end, came up with this. you know, how would you say that you had to go to the bathroom? He's like, "Excuse me, darling, but may I please be excused for a minute? I need to shake hands with a very close and dear friend of mine who I hope to introduce you to later tonight."
That is too good. I think the best thing ever, though, was the joke that you told on DCTV, like the first stream that you did.
Oh, which one?
Oh gosh, I can't think.
Did you actually like it when I read the jokes?
Yes, like those are the best ever. The guy, the woman who stood up in front of like the entire.
Oh, the church one.
Thing.
She keeps on.
Yes.
My husband's scrotum was sewn back together by the surgeon.
Yes, his scrotum. His scrotum. That was the best thing ever. The best thing ever. Oh, that was the best joke ever.
Oh, maybe I can make a 3-panel one out of that one.
Or you could do one and be like, every time my husband farts, my Monero block is found.
Oh, yeah. But yeah, I mean, I've totally been, you know, uploading, you know, the last one here, it says December 1st, but I've been working on more comics and I have to.
Oh, dude, I just thought of one. Dude, you could play off the fucking a Christmas Story. You know, it's like they make a reference of every time a bell rings on the Christmas tree, an angel gets its wings.
Yeah.
You could sit there and be like, every time a bell, you have a little Monero bell on there, and be like, every time the bell rings, someone's a victim of Monero.
Hey, did you see Lost and Found?
Yeah, but then it'll be a constant ringing.
Did you see the Lost and Found comic?
Oh yeah. Then the wife's like, then you just show like another panel with the Monero bell just constantly ringing because it never stops.
All right, so you haven't seen this one yet? We'll go ahead and put this one.
No, I have not.
On there. Oh, neither one of you have seen it?
I don't think I've seen this one.
All right, so we have a cute anime girl.
Hiccups.
She says, "Excuse me, this is so embarrassing, but do you by chance happen to have a young lady's replacement for a meaningful relationship?"
Oh my god!
Oh, these live reactions.
That is the best thing ever.
These live reactions are priceless. I need to do live reactions. That's what I need to do.
That's awesome.
Well, if you look at the description below, it says inspired by true events. Although the lost and found item was never claimed, I just couldn't pass up the punchline version of the story.
That's great. That is great.
You can even do like another one. It's like have an irony section on that. Be like, takes 2D batteries. When was the last time you saw one?
Oh, Lord. Well, the story was this item had come out of the hotel and it was brought to the lost and found. And the guy didn't want to log it into the books as what it was, so he chose to write down exactly what that phrase was: a young lady's replacement for a meaningful relationship. Oh, you've got cats. This would be great. Both of you have cats.
I've seen this one.
Hiccups so bad.
Those hiccups are hilarious. Bless you. Bless
This
you.
is the absolute truth. My cat. Look, we got to do the pant pull up thing. He's new.
Everybody at once. Hold on.
That will always be an inside joke.
Yeah, well.
Always.
They will live forever in infamy in the
Forever.
in the Bitcoin pub TV.
Yes. My cats are outside cats, but I completely understand this because when I was younger, I had inside cats.
Yeah.
These hiccups are killing me.
My cats are outdoor cats, and I have sliding fucking doors for my bathroom, and I'll go to use the bathroom, and then I'll look over, and the fucking door's open halfway, and they're just like looking at you.
Yes.
Going, hey, why aren't you going to open it up?
My dogs do that, though.
Yeah.
Look at this. I don't know if you can see this. Like, I have a golden retriever that is pregnant right now.
Oh, snaps.
And,
Oh.
yeah. So, she is pregnant with golden doodles. So, we are going to have I got the hiccups, sorry. Golden retrievers and poodle puppies.
You're gonna have golden doodles.
Golden doodles. She's so pregnant. She's due in like 2 weeks.
How many puppies are you expecting?
I don't know. Like, I keep looking at her and she keeps growing like super fast. Like, over the past week, I look at her every day and I'm like, dadgum, you're getting fat.
Well, haven't you tried feeling around the belly to count how many mounds there are?
Not
It doesn't
really,
work quite like that.
Well, I know that
doesn't.
that's what we were doing. My Rottweiler growing up was pregnant. We counted like 7 of them, and sure enough,
Like, she's growing so fast. And so I really just don't know. Like, originally I was like, I'm hoping that, she has 7 or 8, but now I'm kind of like, maybe she'll have 4 or 5, but her belly's getting really big.
yeah. I got one more for you, and then we're gonna go back to the regular just video of just us.
Okay.
All right. This is actually a true story as well. Narrate it. Okay.
Narrate this for me.
Would you like to buy some cigarettes with that? Nah, I'm good. Well, you're never too young to start. And then the guy after him, he's like, did you just try to upsell cigarettes to that kid? Hey, if he gets addicted and comes back for more, my sales go up and I get promoted by upselling cigarettes. Well, I could have tried upselling alcohol, but who drinks at 10 a.m.? On his apron, it says PX, which is a Marine Corps grocery store, So, and this is actually a buddy of mine, who shared this story with me. He shared another one, but I haven't drawn up the comic. No, I did draw up another one of his, and it was the gerbils. Gerbils?
That's good.
Oh, the gerbils one was good?
happens if everybody
Yeah.
refuses to?
All right. So stop share.
I've got to get rid of these hiccups. These hiccups are killing me.
Oh yeah. Well, you know the cure for that is more beer.
Yeah, I don't know. I've had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm working on my 6th one.
Oh, there you go, girl. You're out in the barn,
Is this
right?
considered beer? Is this considered beer?
It says White Claw Hard Seltzer. So it's a alcoholized seltzer, like a seltzer water with alcohol in it.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
yeah,
considered
it's
an actual.
5%.
I don't think it's actually considered a beer, but it's an alcoholic beverage of some kind. You know, whatever. It's all good. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Kayla, welcome to the first time on the ABitTooFar recording. But real quick, could you tell everybody that is watching what it is that you do?
I farm. That's what I do. I farm. I have an I'm sorry, I have hiccups. I have an 8-acre blueberry farm, and we are certified naturally grown, and I make all kind of blueberry products. And so I have blueberry lemonade, blueberry jam. We have a barn sauce, which is a recipe that we completely came up with ourselves. It's a blueberry barbecue sauce, dipping sauce. I am so sorry. I have the hiccups and I cannot get over them.
For
And
anybody
then
watching,
we have
for anybody watching, we've actually been, like on camera for like 3 hours now, almost.
this is so super late. Like, holy crap. It is 11:30.
Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. That's why GR is still awake.
Exactly. So this is why I cannot get rid of the hiccups. Man, it's been a night. So we have all kind of blueberry products that we sell. And we also do we garden on about 1.5 acres, and we are certified naturally grown on our, can't quit hiccuping.
Don't worry about the hiccups.
On our
just keep going.
vegetable on our
Let the hiccups
vegetable
flow.
produce. So we grow all kind of stuff: squash, lettuces, salad mix, tomatoes, anything that you could possibly think of on a vegetable farm. We grow that. And we have a new page. Yes, I mean we are certified naturally grown, which is a whole lot cheaper certification than going through all of the organic certification, as far as, because organic certification is kind of regulated by the government, so it's super expensive to get an organic certification. So a CNG certification, which is certified naturally grown, is a whole lot less expensive as far as like on the farmer's part, as far as insurance and that sort of thing. So we go through a CNG certification, and we go by the same regulations as far as using no pesticides, no we use everything's organic, fertilizers and all that stuff. So all of that stuff is completely organic. We grow organic produce, but we just can't say that we're USDA certified organic, because we're not. We're CNG certified.
Because that's
so all of our products, yeah, it's super freaking expensive if you go through the USDA certification and get organic. It's ridiculous. So we do all that, and we have a new page, and you can go to patreon.com/bluebarnfarms, and that is our page. And we have all of our blueberry products, which is our blueberry lemonade, our jams, jellies, and all of our barn sauce and all that good stuff on there. And we have different levels that you can choose from, and you can get all kind of produce and we got a new grist mill. So we are doing organic grits and cornmeal and all that good stuff too. So we have all kind of stuff, and I'm working on our website as we speak. So we will have our website up and running pretty soon as well.
Real quick, I want to share your Patreon actually. So because it's $41 a month, and what comes with the $41 a month Patreon support?
So we have several different levels. We have $1, which is just our tip jar, if you just want to tip us. And then we have a level that is, no, the $41 that you see is kind of currently what we're at.
Gotcha.
So if you'll scroll on down, you'll kind of see our different levels. We have a tip jar, and then we have a green bean, which is $5, which is just kind of giving you a behind the scenes of what goes on at an organic blueberry farm or a vegetable farm. You'll get exclusive content before anybody else gets on Discord or anybody else gets on YouTube. And then the next level, we will go on down to a woofer. And if you don't know what a woofer is, I wish I had done this way back in my younger years, way back before I was married and had kids, had I known what was gonna transpire through my life. A woofer is kind of somebody who goes around the world and they just travel around and they live on organic farms for free. And they just kind of transact their labor for housing and experience in learning. So you have a woofer, which is $20 a month, and that gives you access to all of our stuff that we offer on YouTube for early content. We will post it here before anybody else on YouTube gets it. So you get all the behind the scenes on what goes on. Excuse me. And you will get a one-time, like the first time you sign up, you will get an exclusive gift or swag from our farm. That could be a t-shirt or a jam or a jelly or some kind of barn sauce or grits or whatever we have to offer. We will send you a free gift for signing up for this. And then the next level is a sunflower. And this is $50 a month, and you will receive a once a month. This is kind of like a CSA sign up. So a CSA is a community supported agriculture, and kind of what I want to transpire into this is a crypto supported agriculture. One of the most important things in my life right now is cryptocurrency. So, and farming, of course. So I kind of want to put these two things together, and I want to kind of do a crypto supported agriculture. So with this $50 a month, you will get once a month, you will get a shipment of something that is fresh from our farm, and it will be worth $50. So whether if that is squash, zucchini, tomatoes, any kind of fresh produce that we're growing on the farm at the time, or any kind of canned goods that we offer, we will do this seasonally. So it just kind of depends on what we're growing at the time. If it's a fall vegetable or a summer vegetable, we will ship you something every month the entire year. So for $50 a month, you will get $50 worth of something from our farm every month. And then the next level that we offer is $100 a month, and that is a master gardener. So if you are a master gardener, and this is like the highest level of gardening that you can receive on certificate, I guess you would say. So a master gardener is someone who is completely professional. And with the master gardener level, you will get at least 2 shipments per month from our farm. So you will receive your $100 back, just like the $50 level. You will get $100 worth of produce or products from our farm, like jams and jellies, and we have honey and that sort of thing. So we've really vamped up our project as far as shipping out stuff and getting our, I guess you would call it a CSA going. And I really want to ramp this as nationwide. Most of the time, CSAs are local projects and they're community supported agriculture, but I really want to get this to crypto supported agriculture. So our cryptocurrency communities can kind of come together and support our small farmers, if that makes sense to you guys.
It makes sense to me, absolutely. You know, I mean, you know, fresh produce delivered to your house. Come on now, and it's and it's not USDA certified organic, but it is organic. You know. Now I got a question. You mentioned honey. Do you have bees?
We do. We got a couple of hives.
I don't think you
this
told
past
anybody
spring.
about the bees.
We did. I'm so excited about those bees. We got a couple of hives this past spring. So this coming spring, we should be able to harvest honey. And I'm so excited about that.
Now, did you get the traditional hives, or did you actually go to the flow hive?
No, we got traditional hives. I'm not doing flow hives. Like, I wanted to do traditional hives because that way they'll swarm, and every spring they should swarm. And when they swarm, we can catch those swarms and we can start new hives out of those. So we purchased 2 hives this past spring. And this coming spring, we should be able, each hive that we purchased, they will probably, as long as they're healthy and they're good to go, they both should swarm, and we should be able to start another 2 hives. They should double every year.
Oh, outstanding. That's impressive. Do you have any more cheers after that?
I'm super excited about our bees.
Oh, that's it.
And our bees are at the blueberry farm. So we will be able to CNG certify our bees, which I'm super excited about, because you cannot buy organic honey. And that is because you can't control where your bees go. Bees travel like 8-mile radius or whatever. And so with organic certification, you cannot certify organic honey. But with CNG certification, you can, because we are so far, like, we live in the sticks, way out in the sticks. And with CNG certification, we can certify our honey as certified naturally grown, because we own an 8-acre blueberry farm, and our entire land mass that we own at the blueberry farm is 28 acres. And there's nobody around us. Nobody. Like, we are so far out in the sticks. It's ridiculous. So we can actually get our honey CNG certified. So we know for a fact that within an 8-mile radius, our bees have not came into contact with any kind of pesticide or anything like that, because there's nobody around us. So we can CNG certify our bees, which is probably coming within the next year or so. They told us that we need to have our hives for a year before we can get certified. So our bees, our honey will be CNG certified, as well as our produce and our blueberries. So I'm super excited about that.
All right. Well, I just got the notification that we have 10 more minutes on my particular Zoom stream, because they got wise to me having 2-hour freaking streams.
Yay!
So yeah, everybody watching, please check out Blue Barn Farms on patreon.com. All right, and give Kayla your support right there, because I will tell you right now, when we met in Atlanta, I had that blueberry lemonade. I had a jar of the barn sauce. I had a jar of the jelly and the jam. TSA confiscated my jelly, jam, and barn sauce because I only had a carry-on.
That.
Oh, man, I was so pissed off. But I got my blueberry
I
lemonade,
hate
and
that.
that blueberry lemonade was delicious. I guarantee you, it cured a bunch of hangovers that weekend.
We had it going on that weekend.
Well, like seriously,
Man, I
think
can't wait for San Francisco.
everybody like okay. I had a drink in my hand almost the entire time we were there, except for when we were on the road. Okay, but I maintained just under a buzz. I was just trying to maintain in case anything went down. Doc could take care of it.
Yes, it was so awesome.
You know,
Like, that was the best weekend ever. I cannot wait for San Francisco. How far are you from San Francisco?
about 16 hours. You know, driving.
Oh, I thought you were closer.
Oh no.
thought
I'm
you
part
were
of
closer than
Southern California. You know, I'm
Ooh.
southeast.
Sometimes
of
it
Los
blows
Angeles.
my mind. Like, it blows my mind, like, how big the state of California is, because, like, I can drive the whole state of Mississippi. I can drive the whole state of Mississippi in like 4 hours.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm going to let you guys go. I'm like going to eat something, and then I'm probably skedaddling off to bed, guys. So,
All right. Well,
It was
Brian,
awesome talking to you.
before you go, why don't you go ahead and shill your channel real quick before you take off? And, you know, we got the support right here for the Yeniverse shirt for Crypto Mikkel.
I have it
That
for
Crypto
Raven Daily.
Michael.
Yep, you got Raven Sky Daily shirt. I got the Crypto Mikkel design shirt.
But yeah, my
Look, I
show
got-
is crypto
you
and
can't-
hot rods, and I'm mining orientated and hot rod orientated. So definitely check me out on there. Otherwise, you can definitely check me out on Decentralized TV with Crypto Mikkel on Saturday Night Live at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Outstanding. Well, Brian, I know you didn't get a whole lot of time talking and whatnot. We did have a few laughs, but I appreciate you being here, buddy. Go
Yep.
grab something to eat. I know it's late.
Yes. All right. You guys have a good night.
All right, brother. Have a good one.
Mm-hmm.
See you later.
Yep.
So you're finally here. Maybe this should be the thing that we do, you know, after the after chats on Discord, the after chats from DC TV on Fridays. You know, just, you know, hang out for a while and then just do a quick podcast, because I will tell you one thing. That was the most fun, getting your reaction to the comics.
Yes, your comics are absolutely amazing. Like, they're so good. And I don't even get into comics at all. Like, I don't get into that kind of thing.
I was only into comics when I was delivering a newspaper from like 12 to 18 out in North Carolina. I was riding a bike, you know, no matter what the weather, and I was delivering papers, you know. So before I would leave to go deliver, I would read the comics, you know, as I'm wrapping them up, you know, putting them in bags or putting rubber bands around them and stuff like that. And I was always all about Calvin and Hobbes and The Far Side. You know, I will tell you that right now. And so those are the two that actually influence, you know, my particular take on comics. You know, so the Bearded Dragon, that was my version of a Calvin and Hobbes, you know, kind of feel. And then I don't think I did a whole lot of one-page comic ones, but the closest one I think was like the Dog Mining Monero, as far as The Far Side. You know, that and Lost and Found. Lost and Found was pretty fun.
The dog mining Monero is absolutely true. Like, there's no way to get around that, I don't think.
But no, seriously, I would actually love to have you on as a regular on Fridays if we could do something like that. That'd be awesome.
Yes, let's do that. Let's plan on every Friday after stream, because this is the time that I have allotted. So let's plan on it.
Done. I love it. High five, girl. High five.
I may have the little one in the background over here because that's kind of what he does.
Hey,
He's kind of in the floor over here.
mine's over here on the computer. He's not coding right now. Hey, GR. He's not coding right now. He's actually playing a game. But, I was totally I was so ticked off when I heard that my last video for DCTV got flagged. It was the worst show that I had put on. I mean, it was only my second show. But,
But your shows are good. Like, they really are. They're really good. Like, you need to do a lot of jokes and stuff. That's because right now with the market the way it is, I think doing jokes and stuff I watch Crypto Daily.
We need brevity.
The only other YouTuber.
Yeah.
He's the only other YouTuber that I watch, and it's because he makes fun of the situation that we're in. Like, I look at my Blogfolio every day, and I'm like, So I think making fun of kind of the situation that we're in right now and making the best of it is the best thing that we can do.
I think it's exactly what we need. I've got to come up with a more creative way to do that. And I think I might have found a solution, and that might be, instead of doing what we did today in the podcast, which was me doing a screen share, which I would love to do. It'd be a lot easier than what I had to come up with. But doing like using OBS and inserting one of my comics into OBS. So next stream, there should be some comics popping up, in between subjects. So,
I've
got a
really good idea.
I've got a list of talking points that I hope to elaborate upon, and hopefully, pick the best ones, the ones that give the tingles, and you just roll with it. Have some fun, pick fun at the market, pick fun at the people in the chat, have fun with everybody,
Yeah.
And I also do. I was talking with Crypto Mikkel earlier yesterday morning, I think, and he was saying, statistically speaking, the shows that get the most views are actually the ones that actually have more than one person on it. Like John, and like of the DC TV dailies, the ones with John and Peter are the ones that get the most views. The Friday night stream with all of us gets the most views. Mikkel and Nemisist, their Saturday night one gets the most views. Those of us who are doing like one person just talking to the camera and some interaction, there's not that banter back and forth going on that people can enjoy and watch. And I think that's part of the entertainment of it all. And so, that being said, we got a minute left. Let me go ahead and shill a little bit. For those of you who actually enjoyed this short little video, please visit ABitTooFar.com. You could see my comics. You could also see the video podcast, and join me on Instagram, ABitTooFar. You will find the logo there like you saw on the website, and I post there all the time. And so look forward to it. You can also find us on Decentralized TV. My personal show is actually on Thursday nights, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. You guys have a great one. Kayla, thank you so much for being here. It was an absolute blast. Love you, girl.
Thank you.
All right. Bye,
See you
GR.
later.
Bye, buddy.
Bye.
All right. Peace out, guys.